I would like to bring up Mr. Cirilo McSween.
Thank you more than words can say. Thank you for New York Life, and thank you for me. I did serve Martin Luther King. I was one of his pallbearers, and I serve as his treasurer. But I also served you. And tonight, I'm so at home that I want to talk to you tonight. I want to talk to you tonight because you have a commitment to make for me. Because you got to be better than you are. You're not only going to be better in terms of production for New York Life, but you're going to be better people. You're going to give more love and more understanding. Because that's what life is all about. I'm from Panama, and I grew up like most of you grew up, without shoes and all that goes along with poverty. But I also grew up where I was able to run, and I became the best runner that Panama had ever introduced in their old country in the quarter-mile, 400-meter dash. And while in Panama, I met a guy named Herb McKinley, who's a Jamaican. I didn't know you had all these Jamaicans here. I also met George Roden and Herb Wynn. Okay? But Herb McKinley is my guy. Herb McKinley told me when I was ready to come to college that he could get me a scholarship at the University of Illinois. And you know what? He got me a scholarship. And second to him, I became the best. Second to him. Because I could never beat him. I tried. But I could never do that. And while I was at the University of Illinois, I broke records. I went to the Olympics too. And after graduation, when my scholarship was over, many of the athletes would start selling life insurance. And I thought I needed to do the same. But I was in law school, and I had approached some of my white colleagues to work as others did. And he returned to me and told me I couldn't work with him because I was a foreign student. And foreign students could not work. And I understand this. This is some of the rules you have as being a foreign student. You can't work. You can't. And a couple of days later, another white colleague came to me and he said, Cirilo, I don't really know if that's the rule or not. You know, in this country, colored people can't work for large white insurance companies. And I thought about that. It was just in passing, though, you know what I mean? Nothing spectacular about it, just talking. But I decided in my mind to visit with the leading professor at the University of Illinois that dealt with insurance, wrote books. And I talked to him. Mayor was my professor. And I talked to him, and he says, yes, this is true. Colored people can represent large insurance companies. And I was in law school. It was the beginning of the fall. And I came back to him, and I says, well, I'd like to try it. I mean, why is it, you know, white people can work for companies and colored people can't? And he says, if you're going to do something about it, you got to be serious. You just can't be talking to me about it. So I came back to him. And when we really got into it, he says, one company, I know you're not going to represent this New York line. I said, that's where we're going to try.